Morning, Joy. Hope everything's going well in Philippines. This is a task to convert raw data into something that I can use for a data visualization program. So you've been doing this quite a bit actually with all those other budgets. Essentially, the task is the same. We need to take data that's in a funky format, usually budgetary information. That's what we've been working on, and we need to process it so that my data visualization program can read it. Now, to do that, basically it means removing all blank data and removing all sum data. What I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through the first country. There's about, I think, 12 different countries that I need you to do this for. I'll do it for the first country, and then I need you to repeat it for all the rest. And I'll be explaining to you basic concepts about how to do this. And this kind of video will serve as a basic template going forward, because there's going to be other work that I'll need to have done. Okay, so what you're looking at right now is the fiscal year 19 all projects. So this is a whole bunch of projects in Asia and all the different budgetary information for those different countries. So ESA means East and Southern Asia. I'll just kind of walk you through how this is laid out. In the first column A, you've got ESA, which that's a massive region composed of a bunch of different countries. So you've got East and Southern Asia, and then there's these numbers here. So the big numbers like 823 is a region or a country. 883 is the regional office. 880 is Bangladesh. 810 is Cambodia, and so on. So that's the way this is structured here, this information. So it goes a region or a country. So that's these first ones here, Bangladesh, Cambodia, and so on. Now within each of these regions, so for example, let's look at Bangladesh here. Bangladesh, you'll see roll up, and then you'll see two subdivisions, discretionary, and then you'll see another that's got a bunch of numbers. This is non-discretionary funding underneath here. And the way that we know is the discretionary always starts with 15 in front of it. So it'll say 1552, that's the donor source, or 1550 is the donor source. And then you'll see these numbers again, 808, that's Bangladesh. So 808, and then you'll see four different numbers, and that's the project number. That's the structure. So donor source is 4 digits, then the country code, 3 digits, 808 in this case, then the project number, which in this case is 4 different zeros. And that's this Bangladesh project development. So discretionary meaning that it can be spent any way. It's like private funding. That's all of these different projects here. So that's project in line number 22 all the way through 28. And then there's a total. So it says total discretionary. So that's all these 1550 numbers, 1552, 1550. And that's the total here. So these projects sum up to make this 629 here. Then underneath are all the non-discretionary. So this is private funds. And the way you can tell is you see there's different numbers in front, these donor sources. So 6740, 1423, 6805. You see how they're different than this top section. Okay, so this means that this is money that is non-discretionary, meaning it's grant money. And you can see these figures here. Now this total 1994 sums up everything here. That's the structure of how each one of these country programs, Cambodia, Bangladesh, down here is China, India. As we go down, you just keep going down. Okay, so what I want to do is show you, I'll take Bangladesh as an example. And then you can do the rest of it. Okay. So Bangladesh, what you're going to do is you need to put this data in the same format that we've been doing for all the other ones. So I'm going to add different columns, and then you're just going to have to move data around. The first one is I'm going to add here is the country code. So that's 808. You can see it here. So 808 is Bangladesh. Bangladesh. Here. And then you've got two different types of funding. We'll put funding type. We've got, I'm going to call discretionary, to make it easy, discretionary here. That's all of these. And then non-discretionary are the rest of them. Okay, so there's two types. So it's all Bangladesh. These are the same. We're just dealing with Bangladesh right now. These ones are discretionary, the 1550 numbers, and these are non-discretionary. You see the difference here. Now, what I want to write is the donor source. Donor source, which that's this first number, 1552. So you're just going to type in 1552. This one is 1550 all the way down. Donor source for these is 6740 1423 6805 and 8387. Okay, that's the donor source. We're going to add one that's the project number. So in this case, it's 1234. Let me just change this to text. This project number is 0024. I want that to appear like that. 0025 and so on. 0000. This one is 5106 0029 0030. There's no project there because that's a total. No problem. 0037 0036 and 5105. And this one is 0027. Now we've just done all of Bangladesh. Now we just need to put in the project name. So that's the rest of the information. So this one, just take the project name and copy and paste it. So I've taken Bangladesh project development and I've put it in this here. BD, I've copied it. DFAP, copied it. So you're just moving this information and unpacking it and putting it in these different variables. Totals don't worry about because we're going to delete those anyway. Okay, so we've basically taken all of this information in column G and separated it out so that I can use it in a data visualization program. Now the budget information is over here. Once we're done, we're going to delete this entire column anyway. So now what I want you to do, you can delete these rows because you see there's no data in these rows. It's just a roll up. So I'm going to delete these ones that don't have any information or that have totals, like this total here. Now I want you to notice the total for Bangladesh is 1,900,000 because we're going to double check that we did this correct. So now that I've deleted all the totals, we have just the data for Bangladesh here. Now let's just check to make sure that it equals 1,900,000 and it's correct. So look down here, 1,994, it matches exactly. So we've essentially just taken and unpacked all of this information and put it in these variables here. Got country code, which is a 3-digit number, the country, type, discretionary, non-discretionary, donor source, project number, project name, and then the USD goes here. That's what I want you to do for every single one of these different countries. Let me know as soon as possible if you have any issues, and again, double check to make sure that the totals make sense. This is for fiscal year 19. I'll be sending another one shortly that deals with fiscal year 18. Okay, great. Thanks a lot.